Welcome to the Frasers MG video guide on how to operate the MG ZS Petrol. This is a quick guide that will show you how to work most of the buttons and features on the ZS Petrol range. It's not an exhaustive list, so we'd always ask you to just consult your owner's manual or the local dealer ourselves if you're not local to us for a bit more advice if you're not sure. But hopefully this will cover quite a lot of things on the car. Now the car we're using is a top of the range MG ZS 1 litre T-GDI Petrol Exclusive with the 6-speed manual transmission. So obviously there's the Excite version below this, and the 1.5 Exclusive won't have some of the features that are on this car, but this then covers as much as we can using this model. It's finished in solid Arctic white. All ZS's have bifunction LED headlights at this model year, 2021. So they are very good headlights, but that's standard on them all. They all also have automatic headlights. Front fog lights are on the exclusive versions only. So the key itself is remote central locking. Again, the 1 litre manual and automatic exclusive versions have the keyless entry, which I'll show you on this one. So this is the key here. So we can either press unlock, and the mirrors open up with the power fold on the exclusives, or lock the car, or we can put the keys in our pocket and push the button to open the car up. Mirrors pop open again, and that lets us in. Just on the mirrors here, that is your blind spot detection, which is on the exclusive versions as well, and that double checks that if something's coming up your blind side past you on the motorway, and that will light up yellow. Also in the boot, opens up with the MG badge, 60/40 split fold in the seats, and this is a floor that can raise up to the higher level, and under there, which is your tyre inflation kit, which is standard. A space saver spare wheel kit is an optional extra on it, which can fit in there as well. Going through some of the controls on the car from the door here. It's actually a lock and unlock for the doors from the inside. Then here is your front and rear electric windows. Below the vents here is the electric mirror movement for the car, and said power fold mirrors on the exclusive versions. So you just basically put that into the middle, the 0 setting there, and flick it down the way, and that will power fold the mirrors in, like it's doing just now. And then push it again to flick back. Below that, 2 latches, one's for your fuel flap, and one's for your bonnet catch. And then electric driver's seat in this particular car. So you just back and forward, those settings, height adjustment up the way, go lower down the way, tilt forward and back for your backrest, the back of the car. Okay. So now we'll go inside the car and go through everything on the inside of the car. Okay, so now we're in the car. Car's all off now. To start the car with the keyless function on this particular model, you push the button there and the key's inside the car. So we've just got them sitting down there. Just make sure the radio's turned down. So your instrument cluster will run through its self-check just now. This car is low in fuel, which it will tell you just now, which it does. So that's your fully digital instrument cluster, which is on the exclusive versions. It's a semi-digital cluster on the Excite versions. For starting an Excite version, it would be a normal key, which would go in just below the wiper stock just there. So on the left hand side your speedo, right hand side your rev counter. So if you give it a rev, you can see the red bits sort of go up. It's a very smart looking instrument cluster. And then you can use the buttons that are here to operate left, right, up, down, or OK for changing through all of these. So you can have your current journey. This car is a brand new vehicle, so it's not going to have anything of note to show. And back through there. So it also tells you some light information, like the lights are off just now. It would change to on if they're on. Lock and unlock for the doors, and if your doors are open or closed. Other settings, you can go into change brightness, speed warnings, next service there, and just any vehicle warnings on the car. So this one's got low fuel on it just now. Also on the steering wheel is your volume up and down controls and mute for radio stations, music tracks, etc. Source will change for your source on your what media you're looking to play, or radio. And that's answer and hang up for the phone. That's the voice control for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and you can set that as a favourites button, so that can adjust the main screen back to a favourite setting that you maybe use more often than not. And it's just, rather than touching the touch screen, you can just push the button on the steering wheel whilst you're driving. Indicators are here, so it's up for right, down for left. I've got it set on auto here for your automatic headlights, and you can manually adjust them as well. Front rain sensing wipers on this particular vehicle as well, but if you're wanting to set it on that, you just put it up as if it was on intermittent, and it will stay on automatic, or that would be intermittent on an Excite version, for example, or you go up the way for all the other speeds. A central display here. Everything operates from either the touchscreen or there's some sort of quick keys here if you like to change it quickly. So the little house is the home button, which always takes you to where we are just now. Heater controls, you can either touch the screen here, or you can adjust these this way, so you can put the temperature up by flicking it up, and you can see it changes there. Want to go colder, go down the way. Fan speed, up the way for a fan speed, or push it down the way to go at a slower speed. Going into that actual screen means you can adjust the same things there by touching the screens. Airflow direction is here, on or off for the whole system, aircon on and off, fresh air or recirculate, and then the left and right front heated seats you can also have. That's how you operate them. Going back to home, navigation system, just push that, takes you into the navigation sensor setting once it loads up. Accept, and that's it loading up. And then from the three lines here is where you go into your settings to do a new route, or plan everything else from there. You can have it as 3D or 2D display. Back to home, go into the radio, DAB, FM, AM. If you've got a media player plugged into you through Bluetooth or through one of the USB ports, you can push that and it will select from there as well. Put it into reverse, gives you the 360 around view camera on this particular vehicle. So that's on the exclusive versions of the ZS. The Excite just has rear parking sensors, which just give you a display with the rear parking sensors on it. So you can have it 2D like we have just now, or 3D. And you can pick individual cameras, front, back, left and right, on the main screen here, and then that's your bird's eye view just there. Put it back in neutral, turn that off. You've got a few settings for Bluetooth. You've got your normal Bluetooth settings, which you can set up from there. You've got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto as well, so they need plugged in through a cable to activate that. Into your car settings, you've got your rear driving assist, blind spot detection, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert as well. Into comfort and convenience, find my car, which you can press the lock button, it will tell you where your car is. If you're lost in a car park, you can have it lights or lights and horn. Steering settings, urban, normal and dynamic, that's for the feel and the weight of your steering, or back to factory settings. Up above, you've got your reading lights, and then you've got the opening for your panoramic sky roof. So this is your blind. So if I close it over, you will see it starting to come over. Not the best angle for the video, but just lets you show the buttons and how it moves. And then to open it, you just twist the lever, the knob to where you want it to open up to. So you can partially open it, or you can open it all the way to the halfway point of the panoramic glass sky roof. And then just twist it all the way around to go back. So that's all the main operating features of the ZS Petrol. Like I said, it's not completely exhaustive, but it will show you the main things on how to work. And obviously, depending on whether you have a 1.5 exclusive that you're looking at, or an Excite version, or the automatic version of the exclusive, some features are and aren't on this vehicle. But this is the top spec car that has everything on it, so it's best to show you through this one. But if you've got any questions, then feel free to contact us, contact your owner's manual, or consult your owner's manual, or contact a local dealer to you. And obviously these are UK specification cars, so if you're looking at the video from elsewhere, then it may vary as well. But thanks for watching, and I said any questions, just feel free to contact us.